Let's now get INEC's perspective on this matter. An INEC National Commissioner, Prince Solomon Soyabi, joins us from our Abuja studio. Many thanks for joining us on the program, Prince Soyabi. You've heard what the PDP is asking their prayers at this time, and it will be just fair, isn't it, to postpone this election based on what the PDP and the McCarthy faction is asking. Will INEC postpone the Ondo governorship election?
Thank you very much, Shehu. Let me say this. Election is a chain process which started some 7 months ago. And conditions that could warrant postponement are clearly spelled out in the Constitution itself. The Ondo election started, the planning for it, or the journey to Ondo 2016 started some 7 months ago. And they have specific legal timelines. It will cause a major national disaster like war or violence to allow for a postponement. As a commission, what we realize and what everybody realizes here is that the election itself is not under any serious threat. What we are seeing out there are pre-election issues. And if you saw the notice of poll that we gave and the names of candidates, there are 28 different political parties contesting. PDP is duly recognized on the ballot.
Mr. Shoaib, if I may quickly come in here, you said one of the reasons why the election could be postponed is when they have a natural disaster. But when you have a legal disaster, like the PDP is portraying on the McCarthy faction, wouldn't it be just fair for INEC to look at that side and say, okay, let's allow them to be done with the Supreme Court case and we postpone this election?
The commission will obey any court order, as we have said. If you saw the list which you put out in Ondo for PDP, that is a candidate, and there we both stated there that the candidate is a court order. Don't mix issues of pre-elections with election matters. This is a purely pre-election matters which has nothing to do with the election itself. And the elections themselves, they have timelines, specific days which this must be done. Okay. 60 days for publication. Okay. Once it starts, as I said, it's a chain which you count down and they have legal timelines.
Okay, we see all of this. It looks so much that INEC is being caught in the middle of all of this. We've seen this happen time and time again in our elections. And when we wonder, the case of Rivers is also there on one hand, and the violence that we see, a lot of people, I mean, INEC has said, look, if we are not sure that security and safety of our materials and that of INEC officials are guaranteed, the election will be postponed. Are you still going ahead with the Rivers State election?
Yes, with Rivers, we are watching the situation on ground. Now, Rivers is becoming very, very interesting. It was very calm after the March elections, but the moment we announced we are coming for a rerun, a local government office was burnt down. The violence started showing its ugly face, rearing its ugly face to the surface again. Now, when we announced some 2 weeks ago, with a lot of demand from Rivers itself, begging for fulfillment of representation. They wanted their full complements of representation. They urged the commission to come. They mounted a lot of pressure. We went around. We did everything, including alternative dispute resolution with them. We met with Rivers stakeholders more than 3 times, and we came up with a date, which is the 10th of December, for the run of the remaining constituencies. It's worrisome to say that not even 24 hours when we did this, the issue of fake ballot paper printing started, which eated up a little bit the polity. Again, we are seeing some worrisome moments here where we have the 2 different political parties staging protests. The environment is being polluted, is being heated for the conduct of an election. We are studying the situation. As a commission, we have said it. We will not risk the lives of our people, of materials and people for the conduct of an election. Don't forget that we unfortunately lost a youth corps member in March in Rivers.
Okay, Mr. Shoaib,
the environment must be conducive for the conduct of an election.
All right. Before I allow you go, Mr. Shoaib, tell us how ready is INEC for this election that looks so much that we challenge your resolution to conduct this exercise, and how prepared are you?
As a matter of fact, the loud ones we know are Ondo and Rivers. Both of them are like a state election. They are state elections. We have other elections too. We have one in Lagos for the Fakojaye federal constituency. We have one in federal FCT. We are ready for all these, at least operationally. We have given the timelines, we have the candidates, and materials have been prepared for these elections. We are prepared, fully prepared for all the elections. In the case of Ondo, we only have the issue of closure of end of campaign, which is the remaining item, and the elections. Out of a 14-line item which we have for the conduct of Ondo, the remaining 12 have been concluded. I told you it's a chain of reactions. We have fulfilled 12 out of 14.
Thank you so much, Mr. Solomon Shoaib. That's how far we can go on the program. Many thanks for having you talk to us, but we will be engaging you more in the coming days, especially in the Ondo case. Well, that's our package on the program tonight. Many thanks for being such a great company. On behalf of the team, I'm Sean Kimbale. Bye for now.